EA Sports. It's in the game.
I've always been told that I'm too small, I'm not big enough, I'm not fast enough. I don't have what it takes to be the best and stay there. Sweat is necessary. Walter and Jerry had their heels, never being comfortable with just good enough.
It's right now or never! It's right now or never!
I prepare so no one can take what is mine. No one can replace my mind, my heart. Lombardi inspired me. And now our biggest prize bears his name. I'm older. Of course I'm older. That's the beauty of it. 16 years plus. Different level of wisdom, different level of understanding, different level of punishment. I want to live long after my records have fallen, long after my rings have tarnished. And whatever you got to do to make sure you chase your legacy every second of your life. Will you be remembered? How would you be remembered? Why wouldn't you fight for the greatest achievement ever? Leave your mark.
Hey everybody, Trey Wingo here. I want to welcome you to Madden NFL 13. You know, this year it all starts with fun, innovative, and perhaps most importantly, realistic gameplay. In today's NFL, as we all know, it's more about passing, so total control passing is being introduced this year. This means as a quarterback, you'll now be able to become a true field general as you'll read and react during every passing play. So you'll have the ability to lead your receiver into space and connect with him on that beautiful deep route, or even deliver a perfect back shoulder throw. Now that level of control is also being brought to other areas of the gameplay. You'll be able to stop a play action fake early and get rid of the ball if you are being swarmed by pass rushers. And it's more natural than ever to connect to a receiver and leap into the air to make a spectacular grab like Megatron himself. Also, for the first time ever in Madden, true physics are being brought to the field by the game-changing Infinity Engine. Now tackles will be dynamic, and every collision is just another opportunity to make something new and exciting happen. Madden NFL 13 also includes something entirely new this year called Connected Careers. Here you can write your own story, or you can live out the career of a real NFL superstar or coach. So you can play by yourself as a journeyman quarterback trying to beat the odds, or you can get together with 31 buddies and simply compete for the Lombardi Trophy year after year. In fact, nothing's stopping you from using a running back, while 31 other users game plan for you each week as NFL coaches. In other words, it's about giving you options. And as you make moves, real-life Twitter personalities will tell everybody about your latest and greatest acquisitions. And much like the real NFL, Connected Careers never sleeps. Anytime, anywhere, you can stay connected, as the next big move might just be a second away. When you aren't on the move, every game you do play is another chance to add to your legacy and earn additional experience points that can be used in order to help you on your way to Canton. With presentation this year, it's all about touching every pixel and improving every sound. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms, the voices of the NFL on CBS, are the commentators this year. You'll hear them call the action. You'll even see them in the booth. On the field, the introduction of motion blur and HDR lighting makes the game look as beautiful as ever. And the same love and care has been given to making both current and legendary players look as authentic as possible. This pursuit of pixel-perfect accuracy also includes adding every new Nike uniform that will be worn in the NFL this year, and also making sure that legendary players are wearing gear true to their eras. Now, we haven't yet talked about Connect functionality, but this year in Madden NFL 13, anything you can say, you can do. So now if you want to hike the ball or tell your receiver to go long, you can use a controller or your voice to lead your team on both offense and defense. So as you can see, there's plenty going on this year in Madden NFL 13, and really plenty we didn't even get a chance to talk about. But for now, it's probably best to simply dig in and enjoy the experience. And make sure to look out for more videos from the EA development team, as they'll be delivering plenty of tips and tricks to you in the near future.
Jacksonville, Florida is the site for this NFC East versus AFC South matchup between the Eagles and the Jaguars.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz alongside Phil Simms. And Phil, we've prepared for this game by talking to the players and the coaches. What do you expect?
Well, Jim, you're right. We got to talk to a lot of people, and I tell you, there's so many things that are even in this football game. What we're going to look at and what both coaches told us. Special teams, look for them, look for the hidden yardage, which team can get the longer returns in the return game, and also what has stopped or what can always be a problem in games like this is penalties. Try to keep them to a minimum. We'll see how it turns out.
Back in your days when you had to take on a team from the AFC, didn't know them all that well, What was it like as we have this little interconference matchup today?
Well, I thought back in those days, Jim, we were about ready to show them what toughness and hard hitting was. Today it's a little different, but I'll tell you this NFC team, they are a hard hitting bunch.
Throw out all the week-long hype. The teams are in position now, and now they can settle things on the field. The Jags are ready to return the kick.
Kickoff return, 14 yards.
The Jaguars took him in the first round in 2011 out of Missouri. Quarterback Blaine Gabbert.
Blaine Gabbert got some valuable playing time this past year with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He should be a lot better in his second year.
They need to get the play off. Quick drop back. Inhales the pass.
Number 11 completes the pass.
When you look at the lineups, MJD, Maurice Jones-Drew, is the guy you got to keep an eye on.
Yeah, and I know you look at him and you don't think this, but he has the speed to get outside. But the thing about Maurice Jones-Drew that always jumps out to me is how much power he has, and he can run through tackles.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. Going off tackle here. Now makes the move to the right. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down.
Nice job by the offense picking up that first down here to start the game, and that is important to give you a little confidence, to give you some rhythm, and most of all, just release some of that pressure you feel. When you move in the pocket just a little bit, what do? You give yourself a nice throwing lane. You can see down the field. You're able to spot the open guy and make the throw.
First down coming up. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. Trying to beat the play clock. Snap back to the quarterback. Out of the gun. No way that would be completed. As we get a look at this defense, Jason Babin is a player to watch out for.
Hard-working man. Definitely earns his money when he plays the game of football. Never gives up. And again, versatile. Power and speed, something you always look for.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Second down and 10. The quarterback throws to the right. That catch good for a first down.
When you spy the quarterback, what it does, it just makes it easier to throw the football and complete those passes. Less people covering the receivers down the field.
Here's the first snap after the big play. They better hurry to get the snap. There's the marker. It comes out. That snap was not in time. It'll be a delay of game call. After that penalty, it'll be 1st and 15. Play clock's running down. Offense a little too slow getting set at the line on that one. 1st and 20 now after the penalty. The play clock's running down.
The quarterback mixing things up at the line of scrimmage.
There's the flag on the play.